Hi there, Poke fans. I am your humblest Charizard fan, and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. And today I believe we do the next gym, the second gym, the normal gym. And as it seems, the gym is in this library or museum. In the other Pokemon Black and White, I don't know if it's Black and White too, it is in a museum or in a library. This time it looks like it's in a museum, but maybe it is still a library as well. Or maybe I just have my facts wrong. Okay, so I do not have my facts wrong. This is a museum, and the gym is just beyond this door over here. In the other Pokemon Black and White, whether it's 1 or 2, you have to solve a puzzle in the library. I think too few people were able to solve the library, so Winona, who we are going to fight today, decided to not keep the quiz as it were. So it's just a straight up gym this time. First up, we're going to fight this first gym trainer, one of those that are just there to assess your skill level, so that Winona may select the appropriate Pokemon for you to fight. Well, at least that is my headcanon. That is the purpose of these gym trainers over here. Okay, let's switch out to Jolteon because Stunfisk is way too weak to fight against the Patrat. And I have made the same mistake again. Jolteon is on a much lower level than Patrat, so I might lose again in this battle over here. Okay, so evasion tactics doesn't work. What the hell am I... Didn't I see the first time that it had Keen Eye? So Sand Attack will not work. I better just take it out as quickly as I possibly can. Okay, that took out quite a significant amount of HP, and I am lucky in that it keeps doing some bulk up in order to raise its stats. Fortunately for me, Jolteon grows to level 17, and I think that it might be high enough. And of course Stunfisk is skyrocketing through the levels because it was started at level 1, and we are doing switch training. Let's see where it ends. Okay. It's level 7 now. Okay, so it ended at... We went from level 1 to level 7 in a single battle. That's what I'm talking about. And I was still wrong. We still have to do a bloody puzzle over here. A quiz. A treasure hunt, if you will. Much more fun if it was just a straight up battle. Okay, let's see what this says. Okay, so there's a message from Lenora. And this part is a library, as you have noticed. I thought it was something other than a library and just a museum, but apparently my memory failed me, and this is a library at the museum part at the beginning, probably to merge the passions of both partners in the couple, the husband and the wife. The biology of Patrat. So all of this is just an indication of what Pokemon Lenora is going to be using. Okay. So this is actually quite a boring part of the game because there isn't really much happening that one can comment on. What do you guys think? Okay, maybe I have to talk to this dude over here. Now, full disclosure, even though I did play a similar game before, I mean my fire type playthrough was in this same genre, these same series of games, whether it is this one or the other version. Well, obviously it's the opposite version, but I don't know if it's in the white 1 or 2, but that's besides the point. I did both times have to watch a YouTube video to see how to solve this treasure hunter wheel. Okay, this is a herd here, and it starts at level 17 as well. That makes me wonder, am I still too low level? Don't I need to be at least level 19 to be able to defeat this gym? Is Lenora probably going to be at around level 19? Let's just go straight up for Thundershock. That did a lot less damage than I was hoping it would. Well, there's also one way to force you to engage all of the gym trainers, because on many of the older games there were ways to dodge the gym trainers, and I prefer being able to dodge them than having to engage in a battle with them. Stunt Physical to level 10, that's good. 2 battles, gained 10 levels. So she, is it a male or a female scientist? It looks like a female from this angle. But so she stepped aside so I can take a look at the note that Lenora probably left there for us. Yeah, okay, let's just go on. The third question. If you heat it up in a pot, it'll be delicious. What is it? Well, any food is delicious if you heat it up in a pot, unless it's supposed to be cold. So that is a very obscure riddle to leave us. Now if I can only get onto these stairs over here. Okay, so they are specifically talking about eating berries in a pot. So basically they are making jam. Okay, this is the part I always struggle with. How the hell do you do what this riddle says? Now you can just walk up to the spot where it wants you to be. But if you follow these instructions exactly as it is, you'll end up somewhere in the middle of the floor over there. Whereas the correct place to be is right up against the bookshelf. You see, I followed the instructions exactly, and this is where I end up. Where I need to be is up against the bookshelf. Right over there somewhere, or the other bookshelf, yeah. This bookshelf. Or maybe I'm supposed to be fighting that girl over there. I think that's the actual thing that I'm supposed to be doing. So you see, this instructions isn't very clear. So there, over here I cut out a section that in which I actually viewed a YouTube video to see what I was supposed to be doing. Now leave a comment in the comment section below if you agree with me or disagree with me. Did I do it wrong and I didn't end up in the correct place? Or did I do it correct and the instructions is just stupid? Lollipop, here you go. Time for you to get electrocuted. It's just a pity Jojo is so damaged already. Luckily this Thunderbolt did quite a lot of damage. I believe I'll go heal up before I actually face Lenora. Why am I stuck with Lenora? Before I fight Lenora, because she is going to be quite tough. The Stunfisk here coming up out again, because I do want you to gain a lot of the experience. Let's see if you're strong enough to actually fight the fight. Okay, let's not do that. Chinchou, you're up. Let's see if you're strong enough to fight this fight. The two of you are on similar levels, but you have one level advantage. Do a bubble. Now when I get Bubble Beam, that'll be a massive upgrade from Bubble. And Bubble hardly does any damage at all. And my defense falls, I don't like that either. Let's see how much damage Bounce does. Bounce does about double the damage that Bubble did. Approximately. More or less. So to say. Okay, so the next attack I can just do a bubble and it will be effective enough. Unless it heals. Luckily it doesn't heal. But this doesn't bode well for the upcoming battle against Lenora. The Stunfisk goes to level 11. How many bloody Pokemon does this woman have? For crying out loud. I thought that this was a gym trainer. Does Lenora also have 3 Pokemon? It would be awesome if she does. It shows proper scaling. But I am not used to this, the gym trainers themselves having more than 2 Pokemon. This is kind of shocking to me. Get it? This is Electric Playthrough and we're doing that. And I'm shocked by the fact that there are more Pokemon that I have to face than I'm used to. Sure, that almost went to level 12. Hey girl, pull down your dress, man. Okay, first up, I'm going to go heal. I can't be facing anyone in this condition. I should have put the cutout point before this, or as I left the previous door. I just did the whole thing. I'll cut all of this out. Not necessary for you to see all of this or to hear any of this commentary. Or maybe I'll just leave it as it is because or else it'll make the episode too short. Okay, so Tepic is the answer to the previous question. Whatever the question was. And there you have it, the entrance to the actual gym. Don't know why she allows us to fight in the bloody library. I'm surprised there aren't any books scattered all over the place. Remember my room? And here we have Lenora. Let's see how this fight goes. Interesting how they changed the dress design for the European version compared to the Japanese version. Herdia uses Intimidate. That is not what I wanted to see. So let's paralyze this Herdia. How lucky can you be? So I'm going for this strategy. It's the worst strategy in existence. Everybody hates it. And it did work. It hurt itself in confusion. Has it hurt itself again? It can't move, so it can't hurt itself. Oh, come on, how the hell does it avoid the attack? It's paralyzed. These attacks ought to gain a 30% accuracy boost if the opponent has a status condition like sleep or paralysis. Well, on the other hand, it ought to have a 50% boost in accuracy if the opponent is asleep, and a 30% boost in accuracy if it's paralyzed. Because if the opponent can't move, it can't dodge your attack. If it's asleep, it doesn't know your attack is coming, and dodging it is a question of luck, because it may roll at an inappropriate moment. What do you guys think about that idea? Leave a comment in the comment section below. It does another bloody retaliate. I hate retaliate. But they had to find some way to showcase this new attack that was available in this game. Okay, let's go back to Chen Chao. So that the first attack that this Watchdog doesn't actually take us out, because it has a very powerful first attack if she decides to go with it, but she doesn't decide to go with it, she decides to go with Crunch. Maybe because she saw the kill with Crunch. I think Earth Power is the thing to do. Goes for another retaliate. That does quite a lot of damage. Come on. Why the hell is this Watchdog so bloody strong? It's because it's bloody level 20, that's why. Come on. How the hell did I fall asleep? I have one Awaken and one Full Heal. Use the Awaken, not the Full Heal. So once it's bloody phone, why the hell does the bloody phone bring me at this time? I'm bloody recording a bloody video. Okay. I avoided the hypnosis. And we managed to take out this Watchdog. Watchdog, not Watchdog. I acknowledge that I was lucky in that I got a critical hit over there. And that bloody Watchdog was going to hurt Jolteon quite badly because we are at a severe level disadvantage. Why do I keep doing this crap? Putting myself at a level disadvantage. Anyway, let's just take the badge and go on with the rest of the game. What do you guys think about the way I set up my Pokemon section and my badges section this time? We get given Retaliate. I'm not going to be using it actually. And here we start with the next part of the story. This game has the best story of all of the games I've played so far. Or ever. So someone, okay, I can't say it yet. So someone had stolen, or they are going to steal the Dragonite skull. So these people over here is trying to bully us into handing it over, but we're not going to do that. But they have some sort of technology, and they just stole this Dragonite skull. Which means we have to go and find them and retrieve it. But first I am going to go heal up again. Because it's no good me chasing after some bad guys only having one conscious Pokemon. And if any of you guessed it, this guy that has just approached us over here is the next gym leader. He is also a bastard to fight. Granted, he has one of the weakest types in the game, which is the bug type. But he is quite good at how he does it. So Sharon and Bianca has also somehow appeared on the scene. How convenient. But first, before I go on with this, I'm going to go heal up. And this is also going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye as I receive a dowsing machine.